Hey guys, episode 53 of the crypto series. Back down again this week. No surprise there. About 15,000 down. Nothing too much. Still sort of up and down a fair bit. Just looking at the graph. Not a huge amount has really happened this week. Did go down to 187, but down from last Sunday. Does seem to be the hash rate potentially has bottomed in the last week. The sort of Chinese miners shutting a lot of their operations down and sort of potentially hit a bottom earlier this week and has been sort of trickling up ever since. So potentially the sort of US and European miners taking up the slack. We had the difficulty adjustment last week and so it means the sort of smaller miners are a lot more profitable now. There's another difficulty adjustment next Sunday, which at the moment is sort of knocking another 10% off the difficulty. So, it just makes the sort of small miners even more profitable. And if they're using renewable energy, a lot of them are, it's positive for them and positive for sort of the news, I would expect. So, there's a fair bit of good news. Visa have announced that they've exceeded 1 billion in crypto transactions. People using sort of Visa-linked debit cards in the first 6 months of this year. So they are happy with that, and they're going to expand to another 70 million merchants. Not quite sure how bullish sort of to be on this. I mean, 70 million merchants is presumably meaning very, very small people. But partnering with 50 major cryptocurrency platforms and wanting to expand their offering. So obviously Visa are sort of the biggest player in the world in payments, and they're not wanting to sort of fight it anymore. They're trying to work with them. So I thought it was an interesting article. And the other one I found interesting was the Taproot Bitcoin upgrade. So this is sort of the first significant upgrade to Bitcoin other than sort of bug changes for the last 4 years, really, since the sort of SegWit upgrade back in 2017, where we had the hard forks and everything, Bitcoin Cash. So some people sort of see this as a lack of development, but it can be sort of seen as, it takes a lot to change it, basically. So it's more of a secure network. So the Taproot upgrade is sort of does seem to be widely agreed on, which is good. And it's, looking to provide sort of scalability, more security, and I think a bit more privacy. It's not going to be completely anonymous, as some people suggest, but it's coming in November the 12th. So people sort of thinking we're going to get a new sort of all-time high for this cycle around the end of the year. That would sort of having an upgrade around that time would potentially get in the news and pump up that price. So just looking at the coins for the week, does seem to be broadly similar drops for the week. Bitcoin down just under 6%. Most of the altcoins down a little more than that. Ethereum 10%, but nothing sort of huge. Cardano 7, Litecoin 7, Mesa Go 6%, so it's pretty similar to Bitcoin. Stellar sort of 10.5%. That's one of the worst ones. XRP 13%. Tron just 9%. EOS not too bad, 6.7. Did have a sort of big rise after being lower during the week. Basic attention token 7%. As I say, sort of fairly broad, even sell-off. Power Ledger being a much smaller cap, 15% down, but that was looking pretty good for the month compared to the others, so it's not too bad. Dash down 10%, and then the little small altcoins are sort of performing quite differently. So Band's up 8.5%, Anchor sort of down 7%, similar to the others, but Quantstamp up just under 2%, New Cipher down 1.4%, and Cocos up 3.8%. So sort of bucking the trend, the little small altcoins, which is interesting. I don't think I'm buying any more this week. I'm probably going to be moving some money around to put some money into Argo blockchain. It's all still pretty low. They're expanding their capacity, and the Texas new facility is sort of coming on board, I think early next year. So yeah, I would think sort of having some more in an ISA is going to be good. Don't have to pay quite so much tax on it, on the sort of total crypto holding. Obviously being in the ISA, it's tax free. So yeah, everything that I'm sort of buying on these coins is all going to be taxable when I sell it. So yeah, it's nice to have a little bit more in the ISA and sort of decrease my average cost on Argo blockchain. So yeah, leave your thoughts in the comments below, and like and subscribe. See you soon.